Hey guys, I just got a brand new camera. It's a PowerShot Canon G7X, so I thought I'd try to do a quick video just so I could like kind of test the quality of what a me talking in front of the camera video would look like. It looks a lot nicer already, and the focus is a lot cleaner and crisper, and so I just thought I'd talk about, since I haven't talked about 2017 or 2016 at all, I'd talk about things I learned last year in 2016. I've seen a lot of negative posts about how 2016 was like the worst year in the history of years. Probably wasn't. Like a lot of posts about like, I didn't accomplish this in 2016. Everything has a negative vibe around it, and I kind of just want to talk about the things I learned and give it a little more of a positive twist. One thing I learned is that consistency is obviously key in the gym and with your nutrition, and I've known that wasn't something I learned just in 2016. My point is that that applies to life as well. With the YouTube channel, like I found that if I consistently post videos 2 to 3 days a week, the channel grows, but if I post only once a week, it kind of grows, and then if I stop posting for 2 or 3 weeks, it's very stagnant. So consistency is key with the YouTube channel. Consistency is key with blogging on my website, lifthead.com. I've been doing a lot more strength-focused work in the gym, powerlifting. Consistency is definitely a huge factor there. Like, you don't want to wake up and go squat 360 pounds every morning, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Eventually you'll hit a PR and everything will be happy again, because you know that's like all that powerlifters live for. So stay consistent with the goals that are important to you, and it'll probably make you happier, both with the fact that you're being more productive and the fact that you're seeing more results from the things you're doing to get you to the place you want to go. I find that I get kind of upset or anxious if I'm being very unproductive any given day, so I feel like I'm failing if I haven't done anything all day, and I don't know, that could just be me. Another thing I learned is you can't win every fight or argument. I've been known to be very hard-headed. I argue my point really hard, and if it's something I believe in, I will argue it. But I found that if it doesn't matter, just let it go and try to move on, because if you're arguing something and the other person isn't gonna see your point until you at least like kind of agree with their point to an extent, then do that. Like, there's always two sides to a story, and you're not always gonna be 100% right. I've learned that it's very important to just let things go if you want to resolve the problem. That's been a big thing. I feel like I've progressed this past year in that, and like, I still will argue sometimes, but I catch myself sooner, and I'll be like, this isn't worth the trouble or the energy or being upset over. Another thing I learned is, in order to be productive, because I like progressing on my online marketing type stuff, and then like in real life and in the gym, just progressing in general, it's also important to find what motivates you. And I've found that for me, just knowing I have people there to back me is definitely a huge motivator. I went through like a bad sort of breakup a couple years ago. This was before Nicole. I was very upset for the longest time, but the thing that motivated me to keep like pushing on through life was I have this dog tag, the silly little dog tag my buddies and I wear, and it has our last names on them and on one side, and then it has our in-game names on Steam and League of Legends on it. I still game on the computer, just like not nearly as much as I used to. Like, I spent like 1,000 hours on League of Legends in the past. It's just like such a huge time drainer, because League of Legends games take at least 20 minutes, but most of them take like, I'd say like on average half an hour, and that's just like a huge commitment, kind of like Gears of War Horde mode. I just don't have time for that nowadays. I wish I did, but I don't. I mean, recently I've been playing Overwatch. If anyone wants to catch me on there, let me know. I'll give you my in-game name down below. I say that because I can't remember it off the top of my head. But knowing that there's somebody out there supporting you is huge. Talk to people. Talk to the people you know who will motivate you, and surround yourself with people who will do that. Find like things you can do just to like simply be more motivated. Another thing like that I wear that motivates me, kind of like the dog tag, is this wristband. It's actually from a fellow YouTuber, so Make It Happen, ZC. Zach Colburn, if you're watching this, shout out to you. It's just like the quote on it, make it happen. It's pretty much what I want to do, is make this whole YouTube website thing work out for me long term, and I know it'll take a while, but this is definitely a big motivator for me, and I've worn it since I got it, dude, so thanks. I also get super motivated when I buy new like tech gear. So if I want to make videos and I buy a new camera, literally like what I'm doing right now, I'll get motivated to go make videos. If I buy a new camera gear, I get motivated to go make videos. If I buy a new computer, which I recently just did, so it actually is a gaming computer. It's an Asus Strix. Pretty nice computer. Obviously Windows. I've never had a Mac, nor do I ever want to have a Mac. So I did switch over to an iPhone again. Not a fan of Macs. I like the iPhone. The iPhone 7 is really cool. Texting faster and stuff. That's another new piece of technology I got. The iPhone 7, which I really enjoy because the Galaxy S5 I used to have, the texting app is just way too slow. iPhones have a much faster OS when it comes to texting and taking pictures. The Galaxy S5, you sit and take a picture and you wait like 3 or 4 seconds and then it takes the picture because it has to like focus and do all this bullshit. Spend your money on things that you know will like make you motivated. If spending money on new gym clothes will motivate you to go to the gym, do it. It's not a waste of money, it's helping your life. I feel like there's too many people nowadays who are afraid to spend their money, even if it's on something they know they'll use and like. I just think that people are regretful for spending money because they want to like build up a huge sum of money in their bank account for whatever reason. Like that money is just sitting there. Who freaking cares? Like spend it on something you'll enjoy. That's like what actually matters. Another thing I learned, and this kind of goes hand in hand with the consistency thing, is patience. Results are going to take a while to see. You can see them like incrementally in little bits. You're not gonna reach your end goal super fast if you have a lofty or like big end goal. That goes with YouTube. I'm not gonna have 100,000 subscribers next month. But every time I get another 100 subscribers, I'm motivated and say I'm 100 subscribers closer. When it comes to the gym, at the end of 2016, as you guys saw in the 315 series, which is my series where I'm shooting for a 315-pound bench press so I don't feel like such a puss about my bench. I hit a 290-pound bench, but my goal was to hit 300 by the end of the year. So I went for a 295 like 2 days later, which isn't like a huge rest. My CNS was probably already recovered, but maybe not entirely. I wanted to get that 295 and then the 300, but I wasn't sure if it was there. Honestly, guys, just be patient with your lifts, especially when you're powerlifting, because it's kind of dangerous. The last month of 2016, I got into that mindset, like, I want to hit this before the end of the year, and like, who cares? It's just like a number. Like 2016 became 2017. It doesn't matter that much. If it's not there, don't push too hard for it, because you'll either get injured or you'll be upset with yourself because you think you had it. Wait till you know it's there and then crush it. And before this video gets too long, I'm just gonna end it there. Just thought I'd share a few things that, what is this focused on? There we go. A few things I learned last year, along with a few things that motivate me. If you like this type of video, like the video, comment and let me know if you enjoyed it. I don't do many like just sit in front of the camera and talk videos, but I feel like I have some things to say and I could do more if people like them. So just let me know in the comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be in LA for the LA Fit Expo starting tomorrow afternoon. Going over to Chicago tonight. I'm going to fly out to LA tomorrow morning. So if anybody's gonna be at the LA Fit, come by, say hi. That rhymed. That's it for the video. See you guys in the next one.
It's time to subscribe.